Okay.
So the opening scene, we open on the image on space and narration. Anthony Hopkins, the legend who has done amazing movies, including Transformers 5 and 6. Like, what is going on? Did you think this? Did he like owe someone money? Remember Nicholas?
Wait, did he do Transformers 6? I thought he only did 5 because he dies in 5.
Oh, okay, then it might have been 5 only because I remember I heard his voice in 6. Might have been a thing, but anyway, okay, maybe it's just 5.
Does he play an Autobot or a Decepticon?
No, he plays an old man who looks for the artifacts for the Transformers, and apparently he's been researching them through history. And apparently they stopped the slave trade. They helped a man discovered fire. They fought Hitler. And
What?
Yeah, Decepticons were apparently Nazis. Weird.
What the hell? I'm glad I didn't watch that because wow.
But the point is, I think this man owes someone money. Remember when Nicolas Cage went bankrupt and he started doing the worst movies ever? I think that's what's happening right now. That man is a legend. What is he doing right now?
He won too many awards, dog. So many awards. It's like, okay, fine. You guys can use me for whatever. You know?
Yeah. Okay, anyway, he talks of a mega empire that has been impacted by the death of a royal bloodline. The vacuum that forms creates a chance for those to rebel, and they
would have been nice to see it. Would have been nice to see this play out, to show it. Because I mean, I don't understand how I'm supposed to connect to any of this if they're just telling it to me. I mean, Zach, you do 3-hour, 4-hour movies. I don't know why you just didn't do that.
Exactly.
But anyway,
yeah,
that's the point.
Yeah, I don't want to get into it. Cool. So the story officially opens on a farm on a field being tilled by Cora, who is played by that lady. What's her name?
Sofia Boutella. Yeah.
There we go. Boutella. Italian. I'm joking.
No, I felt like this first scene, like it is so Star Wars. You remember how Luke was a farmer?
Yes.
Like in my head, I'm thinking, are you gonna take like bar for bar Star Wars, bro? Is that what you do?
I didn't care. I like my problem started when people started talking. I was like,
And those animals are huge, hey?
Dog. But you know what? That's fat. You know what? I don't hate it too much because that's Zack Snyder. I mean, look at the opening of Man of Steel. His interpretation of Krypton was unique. It was something you've never seen before.
Yeah, that's true.
I thought that was nice. So look, he's trying something.
Yeah, I mean, it would suck to be a regular citizen on Krypton because if you're not a scientist or a warrior, I don't know what you do on there, and I don't know how anybody gets anything done because unless you like flying weird bugs, and how does the technology work? Anyway,
the economics in Krypton don't make sense whatsoever.
Yep. You can see she's kind of happy to be there. There's a moment where she's like sniffing the soil or some nonsense like that. And you can tell, okay, they're setting up that. Unlike Luke Skywalker, who was like, I want to get out of here. She's like, oh, I'm so happy to be here. They're setting this up. You know what I mean? It's a set up. Cool. Cool. So we understand it's a small village. We cut to a sex festival, which is unique. I've never heard of that.
Didn't they do something similar in Midsummer or whatever that weird
horror movie that ends with like, yeah. But that was a horror movie. That's true. That was kind of like a weird sex festival that ends with someone getting murdered. I also want to say one nice thing over here. You kind of get this weird. There's something that directors or rather writers want to do. I'd say filmmakers is that they want to tell a story without having to use words. And there's a nice little moment where with the threesome where you can kind of see like she's looking one way and the camera follows the eyes, follows the way one is looking like this. You can kind of tell. Okay, this is the love triangle. Cora is looking at Gunnar, but
yes.
Gunnar, no. And then Dan is looking at Cora, and Cora's like, not really.
Yes.
Which I was like, why? Dan is obviously
I think I get it though, because I feel like the other guy seemed a bit more. He seemed a bit more bigger and more masculine than the other guy.
You know what I mean? Yeah, but still, why not, right? But whatever.
I'm saying like Den was obviously more good looking than the other dudes. So I was like, why? I don't. Okay.
What's the hesitation? What's wrong with Wolverine over there? I couldn't tell what Dennis' face was doing. I'm like, is this good acting? What did Zack Snyder tell this man to do?
Yeah, that was another thing because like he does this thing where he like keeps smiling, half smiling, and then Yeah, like he'll stand, smile, and then he'll just go back to normal, and then he'll smile again. And I'm like,
Oh, he was being.
are you flirting? Is this the move?
He was.
I never got a girl like that where I'd be like, hey.
He was George Clooney, bro. Have you noticed George Clooney likes doing that stuff? Like even in the Flash cameo, bro. Dude is all smiling. Yo, Barry, what's up? Like we know you're George Clooney, dog. You don't have to shove it down our throat. We know you're handsome, my G. You know what I mean? So I feel like Zack Snyder was like, yo, handsome man, just be handsome and smile, all right?
Yeah, I think that maybe that's what's happening.
Maybe. But I'm saying he would smile and then stop smiling and then smile again. So I'm like, I don't know if this is like a mate.
What language is this?
It was a weird moment. Anyway, that scene ends. We cut to the scene that you were talking about, where there's too much talking, and we get.
Yeah.
There's something I always talk about with the Save the Cat storyline thing. One of the things we all is about 7 minutes, and you get something called the argument of the theme, right? Where basically the idea is your characters discuss the theme, and then it happens. Now, when I first watched this, right, the reason why I didn't get so mad at it, because I was like, okay, they're discussing the theme right now, because she's like, no one loves me or whatever, you know what I mean? Love's being beaten out of me. So I'm like, you know what? This is gonna go somewhere. It fucking doesn't. It's the last time it's mentioned. But anyway,
It's the same as that love triangle that they were setting up, because that goes nowhere either.
But you know what I think is gonna happen? I might be wrong though. I think it's like a Hunger Games vibe. You remember in Hunger Games there was a love triangle?
Yes.
That sort of didn't go anywhere, but the more you kept on watching the movies, the more it kept on progressing.
I'm not. I refuse.
But I don't like it when filmmakers get so ambitious, because that's like, how ballsy is that to be like part 1, part 2 coming soon?
Yeah.
It's like, you don't know if like. Stop doing this thing, Hollywood, where you're so sure you're getting a sequel. Finish your story and then get a follow-up.
Yeah, like the mummy.
Yes.
The mummy. Ironically,
like Star Wars.
No.
If we're talking about Star Wars, A New Hope finishes. Like if the thing stopped there,
yes,
the Death Star. Why am I forgetting it now? Is it the Death Star?
Yeah, the Death Star.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. The Death Star is destroyed. The bad guys are defeated. Everybody goes home. Like that's literally how it ends.
Exactly.
All right.
The greatest ending of all time. You know what I mean? That has one of the greatest endings of all time.
And I think that's why people got interested in. You know what I mean? It's like, wait, whoa, are they coming back now for revenge?
Yes, and you got excited.
It makes sense. Yeah.
100%. I think the only people who've gotten away with it, no, even they didn't get away with it, and that was Pokemon. Remember the original Pokemon? They called that one part 1. Was there ever a part 2? It's one of the biggest franchises to ever exist. And even it couldn't get away with it. But Zack Snyder's like, I'm the chosen one. I'm him.
You gonna watch 4 parts of Rebel Moon. You're gonna have 8 hours of this franchise. I'm basically going to pull another Lord of the Rings via Rebel Moon. Like, yo.
By the way, of that, Zack Snyder said he got inspiration from what? From Star Wars, Seven Samurai, and something else. Just forgot the third one. And
anyway,
it shows.
Let's get back to
Rob's list. Saying Glorious Bastards, but we'll get there. Cool. So yeah, the argument of theme. We also get Zack's new love. We all noticed in the zombie movie. I forgot what it's called. What the zombie movie was called?
Army of.
Army of the Dead.
Yeah,
Army of the Dead. Yeah, Army of the Dead.
Basically, and that's Buka. You guys know what that is, right?
What's that?
It's a shallow depth of field. You know how like you'll watch something and it's like up close, but then everything behind it is blurry?
Oh.
Yeah. I swear he uses it in this movie almost as much as he uses slow motion. It's like it's his favorite thing, where everything now looks blurry now in the background.
Hey! Our one of the Rebel Elite has joined us.
Welcome.
Hi. Sort of joined you guys. Can you guys hear me?
This is when Stone Cold breaks the glass and you know that the danger is coming. Like it's already been bad and now it's about to get worse.
I'm sorry, it's just that I can't activate video. My lights are not working with me today, so
we will see you in Spirit, Chief. Don't worry.
Yeah, okay. So I just pretend that I'm the ghost of the Emperor
Yeah,
Quote unquote the king.